So much to talk about in commodity land. Let's go to Pete McGuire now for you, Chief Market Strategist, MXT Global. Pete, welcome.
Good morning, Carson.
Let's kick off with priorities. Get underway with a coffee a day or some. You're seeing prices plummeting if you're standing up in the CBD in Sydney. This is intriguing. Tell me about it.
Well, it's the same as what they do in Europe. I mean, the coffee bars, and if you sit down and you have a coffee and an espresso, it'll cost you $3.50 or $4. Stand up and read the newspapers, it's $1. And we're talking CBD, prime coffee houses, and right next to the QVB building. So quite intriguing as far as how it's playing. We're adopting those European price models.
Can we animate and see the photo? Let's have a look, because you're on location. You went on assignment for Sky News Business to find out, and it was indeed, what, $1?
$1 for an espresso to stand up in York Street in Sydney at Baker Brothers.
OK, speaking of standing up, the gold price standing up very nicely, three-month highs. But what was new? Janet just said already what we expected, so why the rally?
Well, a couple of things. First off, she come out and present it to the market, and I think it's people are used to her presenting just a continuum of what Ben was saying for all those years. But the realisation is we saw equity markets absolutely hit the ball out of the park last night. Certainly with the US dollar and the Aussie at about 90.5 now, and of course what's happened to gold, 12.50, 12.60, all the way it's rallied up to 12.95. Every chance you're going to punch through 1,300 on in the short to medium term. So it's very, very strong for precious.
Speaking of strength, crude, I can't get it. Crude stockpiles are sitting at now the highest level since December, but the price continues to rise.
We've had a huge rally there too. It's 92, 93 for WTI, sitting at 100 now, all in the matter of weeks. It's been a very, very strong move across the whole complex from energies to precious, certainly since Christmas. And no doubt the weakening of the US dollar is certainly playing into all of this. Has been very evident with our dollar only a matter of a week and a half ago, sitting at the 87, now we're at 90.5.
Which doesn't augur well if you're a wheat exporter, because you want it to be weakening, not strengthening. So put that into context for Aussie wheat exporters. Well,
that's true, and I mean, but you take that on board. I mean, Australia, we're going to have our third largest crop in history this year. So it's not a great thing as far as from an export side, but certainly better than 100 to 100.
Top trade this week?
I'd say gold.
Okay. On fire, bullion is the one to watch.
And keep an eye on the Aussie dollar.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Carson.
Chief Market Strategist, MXT Global, Pete McGuire. Stick around, second hour.